everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm working on my island Pumpkaboo and we're going to be doing some fake buildings today. So I'm going to be building not one but two shops today, and they're both going to be like little spooky shops, so yeah, I'm super excited. But before we get started with today's build, I'd love it if you could like, comment and subscribe. Come join the Jellybean family. Now let's get started with today's building. So as usual, I'll do my best to walk you through all the steps in building these shops today. So we're going to start with a building just here. Now this is a 4x4 terraforming square, and then I'll be doing another 4x4 terraforming square just next to it. These two pieces of terraforming are two squares apart from each other, as you can see at the side there. I will be joining the two buildings together later on in this video, so don't worry. It's just easier to show you how to do these two fake buildings like this, and it's also easier for me to decorate. When I was recording this video, I probably should have shown where we were on the map. I've basically come back down to the bottom right hand corner of the map, so we are right behind Red's arcade. So if you saw me build that build, you know where we are. If you didn't, go check out that video after this one, or go check it out now, whatever you prefer. But yeah, we are directly behind there. Now for the first build, we need some wooden bookcases, and you're going to push these two wooden bookcases right up towards that terraforming there, just like I've done, and make sure they're facing this way so you can't see the books. And then we're going to pop 4 simple panels in front. We've got 2 windows, a door, and then some pumpkins in a window. Now that we've finished with the first layer for now, we're going to head on up to this second part of the terraforming. And on here, I'm just laying the same code down that I laid on the floor down below, just, you know, so you can't see the grass basically when we put the items down. I would have probably used maybe a wooden code or a different code, but I have no more design slots left, so I have to make do. Once you've finished covering the top of the shop, then it's time to place your simple panels. We have 4 simple panels here with this adorable cute ghost post sign on. These were made by figment.acnh over on Instagram, so go give their account a follow. And then basically we're just going to stick 2 more bookcases behind those simple panels. Now around the edge here of the building, I'm going to be doing some terraforming that I will be knocking down later on. This is just basically to make my life easier when I'm decorating. You've probably seen me do this before on my other fake buildings, so like the haunted house and Red's arcade. It just makes things easier for you to decorate. Okay, so we're back up on the second level now, and we're going to be placing 2 bookcases, each forward facing each other like this, so you can't see any of the books. We're going to be doing the same the other side of this building. This basically hides the terraforming that we're going to be doing on the top and just makes the building feel more realistic. So we're going to do a little bit of terraforming in between these bookcases, and I'm doing 6x2. We're only going to put codes on 4 squares just because we'll be knocking that back part down. And then I realized that I put the bookcase there and won't be able to get back down, so I've just got to quickly move it. Now on top here, I've got a counter table, and we've also placed a light cube and a spooky lantern. You will be able to see these from down below if you look up, so that's basically why I did it. And now we can actually put that bookcase back where we had it originally, because I won't need to get back up there, so that bit is done. Now we just need to knock away that back bit of terraforming, and I decided to knock away the 4 squares instead of just 2 this time, because then you can actually slot that final bookcase into place, and it definitely makes it look a lot more tidier, and I just prefer how that looks. Now we can remove this bit of terraforming here, as we won't be needing it because we've been able to get up there and place our bookcases like we wanted to. We can make a start on the second building. For this building, instead of using the bookshelves, we're going to be using the wide display stands. Now I got this idea of Horrible Gaming. She uses them a lot on her fake building, so I definitely wanted to try using them myself. So make sure they're reversed like they are here, and then what we're going to do is pop 4 simple panels along the front. We have 1 purple one, 2 pumpkin candy ones, and a door. Then we're going to head back onto that second level again and put down the same code we used for the first building onto the floor, just so that you can't see the grass when we place the items. And oh, look at little Tabby watching the butterfly over there. That's just so adorable. On top here, we're going to be doing it a little bit different. I've got 2 storefronts here customized in the green color, and then we're going to be using 4 more simple panels, and these have a really adorable potion sign on, which are also made by figment.acnh over on Instagram. Like I said, they have some amazing codes, so definitely go check out their account. And then we just want to push these storefronts up towards the simple panels. It gives the illusion of a slanted roof, which is why I did this. And then behind those storefronts, I'm just adding 2 more wide display stands. This makes it look like a roof then, and then basically these buildings are complete. Now what I want to do is just chop away a single layer there between the buildings, and then we're putting down down some of the sidewalk path that I've been using around this island. As you can see, it's on the road there. And then to the left side of the ghost post shop, we're going to be putting some more of this code down just to fill in this grassy patch. Do you know what? I really wish we had more design slots. I know we all feel that way, and can you imagine how we used to get on when we only had 50? That's ridiculous. And then they decided to give us 50 more, so now we've got 100, and it's still not enough. Hopefully one day we'll get more. Well, it will probably be on a future Animal Crossing game, but hopefully they realize that we need more design slots, please. Now we finished laying down that pathway, we can work on this little section next to the ghost post. I've basically just used a storefront and 2 simple panels with this very adorable spooky ooky simple panel post office design. This was made by Sonia_ACNH over on Instagram, so go check out their account. They are the creator that also made the slime code I've been using around on this island, so yeah, definitely check out some of their other codes as well. So to fill in this middle section between the 2 shops, I've just used a medieval wall and a retro transportation stop. Then we're going to head onto the top up here, and I'm going to place a decayed tree in between these shops. You'll be able to see this from down below. And then also to give the area around a bit more of a spooky vibe, I've added 2 trees behind the shops, and we're just going to head down there and I'll show you what it looks like. It actually looks pretty awesome. See, as you can see them behind the shops, and it looks like they're just really tall trees. So I'm really happy with how that looks. So you can still see some of the terraforming here at the side of this potion shop, so we need to cover that up. Now, before I do that though, apparently I've decided to terraform. So we are joining the back of the shops to the actual land behind it, and I'm basically just filling it in, as you can see. So there's those 2 trees if you wanted a better look. I'll probably go back later on to this area and put some more trees behind there, but I'll probably do that when I decorate that land area on the top there. So now that we've finished doing that bit for now, we're just going to quickly pop some spooky fence along the side here, because then it matches the other shop down in front of it, well, the arcade. And then I'm just going to quickly fill in this little square because I didn't like how bare it looked. I was going to just originally put trees there, but I thought, you know what, terraforming would definitely look better. So now that we've done most of the building bits, we're going to make a start on decorating one of the shops. I'm going to start by decorating the potion shop first, and here we got a glowing moss shelf because it just looks so adorable. I think they look like little potion bottles. And then I'm using these milk cans, and I've put little spooky signs on them. We're just going to pretend that they're giant potion bottles because we don't actually have those as an item in the game. So yeah, just pretend they are. And that's what these are going to be. And of course, we had to have a suspicious cauldron here because it was just one of those staple items for a potion shop. How else are you supposed to make your potions? Now, I decided to add a counter as well, just to make it look like a little place that you can just grab a quick potion and go, I guess. So we put a little mixer on there with green in it. We've got the little potion jars, which is actually a glowing moss jar, which is a DIY item. And then we've got some bottles on the top of the glowing moss shelves, and also a tin bucket. I mean, if you look a bit closer, you can see that those bottles are filled with slime. So yeah, I've basically put a slime code on the bottles. Okay, so we finally decided to pop down the storefront on the side of the potions building, so you can't see that terraforming now. And then we're going to do a little bit more terraforming, put a little vertical board fence there, and yeah, that bit's basically done. Obviously cover it with a tree so you can't see any awkward little corner sections, and yeah, that bit's perfect. Then to decorate this little outcrop onto the beach, the grass bit, basically you're just going to put bushes and flowers and wheat field and items like that. But apparently first we're going to go back and decorate the post office. So I've popped another storefront back to back of this storefront just to make it look like, I guess, a little shed or a little side bit onto the building. And so you can't get behind that section, I've decided to use a phone box just to block it off without using fencing all the time or trees or something. Kind of like how that looked. Now for outside the actual post office itself, I wasn't too sure what to put at first. I have built a post office before on my channel, but that was on my island Primrose, which is a completely different type of island compared to this one. If you're interested in grandma core, cottage core, that sort of thing, countryside feel, then go check out my Primrose series. Now I'm using the steel trash cans again as little post boxes. I have no more design slots to actually put a nice post box code on those, so we have to make do with the spooky signs. I think it's okay, it kind of worked. We got some boxes outside as well, a scooter and a utility wagon to make it look like that's how the mail is delivered, and basically just made it look like a post office, I guess. Now we're back over this section next to the potion shop, and like I said, I'm going to put some wheat field and bushes and flowers around here. We've also got a decayed tree to fill that big section right next to the actual tree itself. I'm unable to put another tree on that area, so the decayed tree was the best idea. Also, ignore the state of my beaches at the moment because they currently house my flowers and pumpkins. I'm not too sure how I want to decorate them yet. I'm not sure if I want to fully decorate them or just make them look like spooky fun beaches, which is probably what I'm gonna do, but we'll see how I feel. And there's my little cephalobot. Isn't he a cutie pie? Oh, I love him. By the way, there you go. You can see Red's arcade in front here. I'm just finishing off the back of Red's arcade with some fencing, so you're not able to walk behind there, and also it just kind of blocks it off a little bit better. And then I believe that is everything. We have finished the build, so let's have a look around. So there we have it, everyone. We finished looking around the area we've built today. As always, I had fun building these two shops. I enjoy doing fake buildings. They can be quite a challenge sometimes, so it's nice to add these in with other builds. Now, if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up for me. Also, comment down below, even if it's just hello. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Come and join the Jellybean family. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye!